Hey, hey, hey. I hope you guys enjoy these, what I'm calling podcast shorts for my Burnout to All Out community. This is just a little peek behind the curtain of the coaching that goes on inside of my programs. We're bringing to you some of the best nuggets and coaching I'm giving within hot seats of all of our different programs, whether it's our LinkedIn Method Academy, our mini mastermind business basics, all the way up to our higher level mastermind. If you're hearing some of these questions and you're like, man, I wish I could get my burning question answered by Melissa. Hey, guess what? You could be featured on my podcast. If you've got a question that you want answered and you submit it to my team and we pick it, we will bring you here to the podcast for our podcast shorts and do a hot seat with you. Where can you submit your questions? Send them to teamburnouttooallout.co. We'll make sure we drop that in the show notes for our podcast shorts. And I hope that you guys find as much value in these shorts as our clients do inside the program. Need some effective tactical advice that actually helps you get results and makes a real difference in your life and business? You've come to the right place. If you're finding yourself here today, it means you're getting ready to gain serious traction in your business, rapidly multiply your income and impact, and you're ready to make it happen while living all out. Guys, I'm Melissa Henault, your trustworthy corporate dropout turned six-figure business burnout turned happy and healthy CEO of a multi-million-dollar online business. And you're listening to the Burnout to All Out podcast. On this show, we're serving up innovative growth strategies, simple implementation methods to put them into practice, and action-stimulating inspiration tailored specifically for the modern entrepreneur. Let's dive in.
So Amy asked about unconsciously incompetent audience of real estate agents in regards to using staging to get listings and stand out compared to others. Many agents don't understand that they are missing this key piece and happily continuing along by presenting houses to the market that look bad or could look 10 times better, but they don't know it and can't see it. I use a lot of before and after photos, but what is most effective thing for unconsciously incompetent? Okay, so Amy's question is a good one. So those of you who maybe have not heard the term unconsciously incompetent, so we have our unconsciously incompetent, which we don't know, right? So we don't even know it's a problem, which is what she's saying. Versus the consciously incompetent would be a real estate agent that knows it's a problem and it's impacting their listings and they need help, right? And so she's not talking about those agents. She's talking about the ones who aren't even aware. So when you're working, no matter what your target market is as a business owner, when you're working with the unconsciously incompetent, so for instance, someone who doesn't even know LinkedIn is a thing, right? They don't even know that LinkedIn is an unsaturated market where they could get mass visibility with ease, right? Unconsciously incompetent versus a really active user on LinkedIn who just can't figure out how to use it properly. That is a consciously incompetent. They know that they don't know. Those are two different avatars for me. Does that make sense? Just like the real estate agent, right? So all of you have these types of avatars in your businesses. Ones that know that it's a problem and they need your help, and ones that don't know. And so you're going to have to, with these real estate agents, you're going to have to sell them on the problem first, right? So you have to sell them that it's actually a problem. So what I would start with when you talk about before afters, I don't know that the before after matters. I would give them the revenue difference in the sale versus not the sale, right? Or the loss of the number of showings necessary when a house doesn't show well. You have to hit them where it hurts with time and money, right? So if you're going to do a before after, there needs to be more storytelling around the number of showings it takes with a house that isn't staged properly, right? The asking price on average. I mean, if you've got numbers on this is the thing, right? Give them the percentage of dollars they're giving away in commission because of the lack of the way the house is being shown. Is this making sense?
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be in the room live with me and Sam Harper, my personal spiritual and mindset and energetics mentor, who's also my executive coach? Have you ever imagined what it would be like to get into an intimate room with us in my hometown at my country club, to work with you on breakthroughs in business through breakthroughs with your body and what's going on between your two ears? We are here to expand you and your capacity to call in and hold more in your business. So Sam and I have gotten together and we've put together this live event bundle where you actually get to meet with us live for 2 full intimate days in my hometown in May, where we're going to do a modern entrepreneur live event with an intimate setting. And we're also adding to this experience our live event ticket for Burnout to All Out Live in Miami in October. My friends, there is something massively transformational about being in the room to do the work, all the way down to the meditation and the breath and the sound bowls being physically impeded with those frequencies on your body. Not to mention the human connection with other human beings who are growing and expanding as well. If getting in the room, experiencing this live is something that's on your bucket list, do not hesitate, because this is only available for a very limited time before the live event kicks off in May. Check out the details in the notes. We'd love to see you live in May and in October. See it as the energy and self-development injections to come live and experience throughout the year. We hope to see you guys there.
This is a very different messaging than here's what a house looks like before it was staged and here's what a house looks like after it was staged. Well, they were never sold on the problem in the first place, so why do they care? It's very similar. Some of you guys may follow Billy Jean. He's an AI expert over on Instagram. I love him. And he showed this thing the other day. It was a financial advisor for Uber Wealthy. And in the ad, it didn't just talk about, the top line talked about how he could help you save on taxes, right? But then below the fold, he showed actual annual income. And then to the right of it, he actually showed the dollar amount kept by his tax strategy. Right? So he gave the consumer a visual of the amount of money that you could keep in your pocket. If this was your income and you worked with him, the average rate of savings in taxes would still be in your pocket. You see how, as the end consumer, who maybe was unconsciously incompetent, that there was even a strategy to put money back in your pocket from a tax perspective. Now you got their attention because you showed them the dollar value. Does this make sense? So depending on your industry, for the unconsciously incompetent, you're going to have to think about their undesired state and how by working with you changes, multiplies, accelerates, gives that undesired state faster, more efficiently, more effective, because that's going to get their attention, right? Make sense? Okay. So hopefully that helps.
Thanks, guys, so much for listening in on today's podcast episode. And I can't wait for you to see my upcoming guest in the next episode. You are going to love this keynote speaker. Hey, here's the deal. If you liked this, please subscribe and leave a review. And you want the latest online business growth strategies and exclusive LinkedIn pro tips sent straight to your phone? Text the word update to 704-318-2285. That is, text the word update to 704-318-2285. Can't wait to see you guys. Come find me over on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever you like to hang. Cannot wait to hear how you are enjoying and applying what you're learning. You guys reach out to me over on social because I love hearing what's resonating with you. When you reach out to me and you send me those personal DMs, they really do impact the content I continue to bring forward to you. So again, come find me, Melissa_Henault over on Instagram, Melissa Henault over on LinkedIn and Facebook. Can't wait to see you guys over there.